Good afternoon po.
Hello, sir.
Si Grace pa to.
Opo, sir.
Okay po. Mag-share ka ng slides, di ba? Bigyan kita ng ano. Hello.
Sige, sir. Pero mag-try po ako.
Try mo nga. Ayun. Okay.
Nakikita na po, sir.
Medyo maliit lang.
Teka
Pwede
lang.
na.
Hindi ako marunong dito eh. Wait lang.
Hindi ka marunong.
Hindi.
Ano, ano mo, enable editing mo. Tapos,
Hala.
lakihan mo yung font mo. Di ba mayroong ano sa baba? Baba ng kanan. Yung 100%. So, ayan. Ayan.
Pero hindi ko kayo nakikita.
Ayan. Kita
Teka.
na. Okay na.
Ay, Tapos.
Tumasanda yung Zoom. Kailang reminder na ako, hindi ko rin makita.
Isa pa.
Okay na. Ricky Gutierrez. I-admit ko na si Ricky Gutierrez.
Sir, wait lang, sir. Wala pa naman eh. 5 minutes. Check lang.
Uh,
Tignan ko muna kung paano tong pag nasa ano.
please
Canva.
stand by. Sabi, please stand by.
Teka lang. Canva, Canva, Canva. Oops.
Si Miss N, nandito na si Miss N. Admit ko na, si Miss N na muna.
Sige. Over the shoulder, by side. Ano ba to? Yan, sir. Nakikita ko ba screen ko? O lahat ng screen ko nakikita? Lahat ng screen ko nga.
Ang nakikita namin yung ko o yung GM report.
Sige, wait lang.
Hi Miss N, good afternoon.
Ayan, sir.
Ayan. Oo.
Lahat na, sir.
Yung mismong
Nandito
slide
eh.
mo nakikita ko na.
Okay.
Okay. Good afternoon po, Miss Anna, Sir Ricky. Good evening na pala.
Hello sa Gagawin. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
So, sa 27, di ba meron tayong online?
24
On-site,
po yun,
on-site?
sir. 27 po
Yung sa
yung
on-site
on-site
pala,
po. Hmm.
27 on-site. Kasi magpapaalam pa ako sa supervisor ko kung papayagan ako makati ng 1 to 5 p.m. Anong oras ng trabaho ko po yun.
Sige po. Dito po si Ma'am Ena po.
Ayun, hello ma'am. Good evening ma'am Aina.
No problem po, Kuya Ricky. Kung sakali man po hindi kayo mapayagan, let me know po.
Pero try ko po magpaalam kung kung okay po, mag magsasend ka, ano po ako mag-o-okay doon sa meeting, sa email.
Sige po. Thank you po, Kuya Ricky.
Ako, mag-email na rin ako para clear kung ano, para sabi niyo, di ba dapat mag-email sa inyo po.
Aba. Salamat po.
Okay. Okay, thank you din po. Hindi, parang sabi niya rin.
Aldrin.
Hello, Miss Ena. Good evening.
Hello po. Yung sa review ng minutes po, kahit bullet points na lang siguro para ano lang. At saka maganda yung sinabi ni
Sunday.
ni Ate Sunday na at least yung, I think, mas pressing yung action points specifically. So, summary, and then, especially yung action points from the meeting last time.
Okay.
Tapos, pwede ka bang mag-create ng poll? Kasi gusto ko nang ma-distribute yung tatlong cluster, yung 2, 3, 4. So, baka pwede na natin siyang pagbotohan after your presentation. Para meron na tayong at least a cluster of BODs per specific category. Right, poll na lang dito, tapos mamaya open natin.
Okay po.
Salamat.
Sige po.
Hello po, good evening.
Good evening po. Pwede po mag-rename nung Samsung. Sige, may ano pala.
I'm sorry, nasa phone lang po kasi ako hindi ko dala laptop. Kaya ako lang. Ay po.
Paano ginagawa ng attendance dati? Si Ena? Screenshot lang ba? Or
Ng ano po, ng
pag
attendance.
online?
Well, screenshot. Pwede na yung screenshot. It works naman.
Sige po. Hello, ang pangalan ito, Ma'am Jenny po ba ito?
Ito po.
Pwede po mag-rename po kayo dun sa name niyo po. Ayun.
Thank you, Miss Jen. Nice to meet you po, Ma'am Jen.
Hello
Hello
po.
po, good evening po. Nice to meet you rin po, Ma'am Ina.
Yes po.
Hello.
I-first name ko na lang kayong dalawa para
Ayan.
si Jen tsaka si Aljen. Sige.
Minsan nag-mistake ko yung spelling ng pangalan mo, Miss Ena.
Oo nga, napansin ko nga. Ayan na yung spelling. Yun yung buong pangalan ko.
Enha pala.
Yes, but it's pronounced Ina.
Kaya nga,
No
Ina.
problem.
Sorry for the... Sir Tim is joining. Joining pa lang.
Sige.
Good evening po, Sir Tim. Ilan na ba yung nandito? Dalawa pala yung board members na nandito, no? Tama.
Let's wait for them. Kaka 6:30 pa lang naman. Sabihin ko na lang sa messenger. End tayo at 8 p.m. sharp ha. Kasi 4 a.m. ako gumigising every day. So,
Oo nga. Yes, please, baka pwede natin i-limit yung meeting
yes.
On time.
Kung ano man matapos natin by 8
Yeah.
o'clock, we end there.
Kahaba pa naman din ang aking report. Ano ba? Sabagay,
Kaya, sir.
may advance notice na rin naman kasi.
Nag-send naman ako ng advance sir ng materials
Yes.
sa kanila. So, hopefully nabasa nila. Mas gusto ko talaga actually yung advance yung materials para.
Tama.
Very good ka po.
Opo.
Very good. Kaya bigyan na yan ng, ng
Ang dal-
Jollibee. Ng burger.
Jollibee.
Ano nga?
Miss Joanny, sis po, paano kaya yung screenshot na lang, attendance, tama ba?
Good evening po. Iba ba to sa ano?
Zoom kasi ako, hindi ako.
Zoom. Pwede siguro screenshot to po.
Sige po. I'll request na lang siguro later lahat ng attendees na mag-video. Kailan kaya?
Ganun ginawa namin last time. Napa-turn on ko naman sila lahat ng camera.
Oo nga. Ayan.
Hello po, madam. Madam!
Hi, good evening.
Parinay po ako.
May quorum na ba tayo? Wala pa no?
Dapat ba open camera tayo forever?
For the attendance lang, sir.
Oh.
Pero wala pa po yata. Ma'am Lenny, pwede po kayong mag-rename po ng name.
Sorry, teka lang. Naka-default kasi.
Oo nga. Actually, gamit ko rin yung office name. So,
Oo nga, pinapalitan ko nga pala. Yan. Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pala yung bilang ko na members ng board. Tama ba?
Yan, nandito 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pa lang.
5 pala. Wala pa tayong quorum. 7 ang quorum, tama ba? Or 6? Si 11.
6.
6, okay.
6/11.
Usually pag may quorum, start na yung meeting, tama, Joanny?
Yes. Parang sinit
Yes
din,
po.
nagka-13.
Oo nga eh.
Tuloy na.
Need pa natin ng isa. Kaso si Miss Ena, dalawa siya.
I-remove mo na lang yung note taker ko.
Remove ko ba?
Hindi ko na ginagamit yan. Bayad kasi ang author.
Sorry, naka-auto-record ako. Nagre-record na siya. Pero,
No problem. It's okay.
we need one more po. Sino pa yung wala dito? Miss Lisa, Agbay, Miss Cathy ba yung? Miss Marites.
For record, so si Miss Mikey told us na nasa retreat siya.
Oo nga daw.
Si Sir Pino din ay nasa retreat pero join pa rin siya. Go, go, go. Ako din next week Naka-retreat din ako next Wednesday pero GG lang. Kasi normally naman pag gantong oras wala nang ganap sa retreat. So,
Sige
okay
po.
lang. Tapos, pero si Miss Mikey na hindi siya makaka-join. Then,
Okay.
si Miss Sunday ay join naman daw siya although nilalagyan
Pero late lang
daw.
din. Oo nga eh. Si Dean
Late lang
Randy,
din.
7 p.m. pa.
Para may
Yes.
quorum na. Diba?
Meron na ba?
Wala pa po,
Wala pa
sir.
po, sir.
Oh?
Sa BOD po.
Doble po yung akin. Remove mo na lang yung
Ah.
auto.ai. Sorry,
Kaya pala.
sorry.
Sino si SLB?
SLB.
Si
Meron ba?
Marge.
Kasi Marge.
Ayun, quorum na.
Papasok na si Sir Miss Marge.
Joining na po.
Sige.
Paparename ko na lang. Ma'am SLB, pwede po mag-rename po. Good evening.
Sorry po, sir. Papalit lang ako ng account. Balik ako.
Sige po. Sure
Okay.
po. Yung agenda po ay nakapin po sa chat box. So, feel free to look at that.
Sure.
Pa nila yun. Kahit kakapasok lang nila.
Walang laman yung chat.
Wala ba? Wait lang.
Yeah. Empty.
Ay, kasi kakapasok ng admin.
Oo. Pag kakapasok lang, I think hindi nila Mikey.
Okay, wait lang po ulit.
Hi, Ate Ning. Hello. Kamusta kayo? Sorry, medyo mas Ikaw ang kamusta? Kaya
Hello, Ma'am Sunday.
Drin, papacheck up ako sa'yo. Charot.
Sige, inom ka po lang. Inom agad.
Napakasama na pakiramdam ko. Nagulat. Anyway, na nga, kausap ko pa si Ina. Okay pa naman ako. Okay. Sige,
Kita niyo na po?
Ano na? Sorry.
Yes, yes, kita na.
Kita na, okay.
Hi. Hello, good evening po sa lahat.
Hi, Miss Sunday.
Miss Lani.
Hi, Ma'am Sunday. Today is Thursday.
Oo nga. Baka dahil hindi ko
Sorry.
araw.
Sorry. I think pwede na mag-start. So, may ano pa mag-lead ng prayer?
Sige. Kuya Ricky, gusto mo mag-lead ng prayer? Since ikaw ang
Soking-soking.
Since ikaw ang early bird. Okay lang, Kuya Ricky. Maikli lang po. Salamat. Ay, nakamute ka pa, Kuya. Pa-mute lang po. Salamat.
Sa ngalan ng Ama ng Espiritu Santo, Amen. Lord, maraming salamat po sa oras na itinutulong mo po sa amin at sa bawat isa na patuloy niyo po kami gabayan at patnubayan at pagkalooban ng magandang kalusugan. Sinasama po rin namin si Ma'am Sandy na kami konting karamdaman na bigyan niyo po siya ng magandang kalusugan at malakas sa pangatawan. Naway maging maayos po at maging maayos ang aming meeting, mapag-aralan namin ng bawat matatalakayin dito sa meeting ito. Lahat ng ito'y ginagananin sa ngalan ng mga anak ni Jesus. Amen. Sa ngalan ng Ama, ng Espiritu Santo.
Salamat po, Kuya Ricky. Okay po, thank you po. Time check, it's already 6:38. Sorry, pinalitan ko yung background kasi mukha akong ulo lang. Kasi black na yung background ko, tapos black pa yung damit ko.
Parang
So,
horror ka naman.
parang may lalabas, di ba? So, pagtakpan na natin. So, for the record. Sige po. So, good evening po sa ating lahat. So, thank you so much for attending our BOD meeting for the month of June. No, we did not schedule a May meeting na separate kasi po technically nung oath taking natin nung May ay nakapag-meeting din po tayo afterwards. No? So that already counted as our BOD meeting for the month. So for this month po, ito na po yung ganap natin na BOD meeting. And our agenda for this evening, before I say the agenda, tama po, no, Secretary, we have a quorum. So how many BODs are in attendance at 6:39?
Wait lang po. We have seven, Miss Ina.
Salamat po. So we have 7 of the 11 BODs present as of 6:39 a.m. Some will be arriving later. No? So, but we will begin as we already have a quorum. Sige, so the agenda is already sent in our chat box. Thank you so much, Aldrin. So we'll start off with the approval of the minutes of our previous meeting that we had during right after the oath taking. And then the treasurer's report and the general manager's report will already be one kasi upcoming pa lang yung yung turnover meeting. Originally scheduled mag-turnover meeting sana si Miss Jen at Miss Neff last week, pero I think both were quite busy with the graduation shenanigans, no? So and ngayong Tuesday, ang pagkakaalam ko, ang aming turnover meeting. By the way, we welcome our new member of our team. No? So dahil nandun na rin ako sa topic na yun, we officially welcome Miss Jen. Can you turn on your camera, Miss Jen, for everyone to see?
Hello
Hi.
po. Good evening.
Good evening, ang fresh na Miss Jen. So, si Miss Jen ang ating treasurer po. Sorry, ganito lang kami. No? So, sorry, hindi ganun ka-formal. Hindi kasi ako formal masyado. So, Miss Jen is the treasurer. Ayan, thank you po, Miss Jen.
Thank you din po.
Salamat po sa pag-yes sa atin. After looking for a treasurer for quite some time. So we're very grateful. Nandito na po kayo. So she will have her turnover meeting next Tuesday. Ayan. And then, so yun. So treasurer's report and general manager report will already be taken up by Sir Tim. So Sir Tim is already here. Ayan. So we acknowledge the presence of our General Manager, Sir Tim. Kanina nandito si Grace, ayun, AMPC. Ayan. So si Grace ay nandito din as a part also of the management team. Yan. Tapos, okay. Okay lang po, i-request ko lang po namang turn on po tayo ng camera kung kakayanin. Para po kahit hindi po tayo on-site ay kita din natin ang bawat isa. Ayan, salamat po.
Natutulog na.
Hindi naman po tayo mag-multitasking ngayon. Let's all focus because we aim to finish at 8 o'clock sharp. We will not extend. Yes, sir. Yes po.
Favor lang po isang screenshot lang with open camera po. In one, ay, sino pang wala?
Mag-smile ba?
Smile po. Wala pong paradigm pag walang smile. Okay. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay na po.
Gusto ko yung pag-group picture. Salamat, Aldrin. Tapos, okay, so and then we have an upcoming visit from CDA, no? So this on June 29. So later on we will discuss how we will be preparing for that, no? Ano yung mga kailangan pag-ihanda and the based I'll show you the letter. I'll show you the letter later on. Kasi nandun nakalista kung sino po yung dapat dadalo nun. So we'll talk about that later on. And then we have event updates. No? So Sir Tim and I attended the General Assembly of the Quezon City Union of Cooperatives while Miss Lisa Agbay, Ma'am Tess Carlos, and Ma'am Cecil actually attended the General Assembly of NATCO a few months ago. No? So I've asked Ma'am Tess and Ma'am Lisa later on when they arrive to share with us. Na, same with, so yung dalawang event po na yon, we will both instances, we'll just be sharing with you some notes that we have, some insights that we have, and then possible opportunities perhaps or possible learnings we can get for the AMPC. And then, ayan, so meron pong i-discuss later on si Miss Sunday na new strategy for the conduct of the AMPC PMES. No? So, ilalatag lang po sa BOD ano po itong bagong strategy na ito. And then other matters, meron lang po akong i-discuss later on. No? So, just one, brief updates lang po sana. Yeah. Maraming salamat. So, Aldrin, pasuyo ako to tell the group if it's already 7:50. So we have 10 minutes to wrap up before 8 o'clock. Okay? Sige po. So,
Sure po.
thank you. So, we will now move forward with the first in our agenda. So, pasuyo ako, Aldrin, for the review of the minutes of the previous meeting. Oh, okay. Inopen mo na yung poll. Okay.
Okay. They have to send the minutes here. Okay. Mag-share po ako for a while.
Sige po.
Kita na po.
So, go ahead.
Yes.
I also said this in advance po, so hopefully nabasa niyo po.
So paano kung may correction? How do you go about it? Per page?
Paano ba? Mas yan ah.
Well, Sir Tim, nag-send po si Aldrin ng email. So
Yeah.
we got responses on the comments. There are a few
Ah,
of us that confirmed na wala naman pong comments. So si Dean, si Sir Randy, si Miss Sunday, also, I think nag-request lang po si Miss Sunday ng summary at the end for future minutes. No? So a summary of the points of the minutes and then the action points. No? So may mga recommendations lang but no comments for my end. Ano naman po, I just
Level
add
4.
yes, no. So
Yeah.
yung meron lang po mga pinadagdag po na parts. I think na ayos naman na po ni Aldrin. And then maybe as we go along po, pag may comment po doon sa pag-rundown, raise hand na lang po siguro. Salamat.
Lipat po ako dun sa part 2 dun sa committee dynamics.
ako kasi sa page 5, meron akong comment.
Page 5. Okay, sir.
Page 5 na.
Dito ba, sir?
Yes. Yung sa first paragraph, yung sa second line, that the board of directors, BOD, shall directly supervise them. Ang alam ko hindi yata mag-supervise di ba? Parang, kasi nga,
Or
oversight lang.
oversee? Oversight.
Yeah, siguro nga,
Okay,
shall
sir.
oversee. Para maging consistent tayo.
Okay, sir. Noted po.
And then next na correction ko would be yung third bullet point from HR, ethics, at saka credit collection. To avoid confusion, can we delete yung credit and para collection committee lang? Kasi baka ma-confuse baka may isa na merong credit committee, tapos may collection committee na in one position, in one committee lang ba? So, there is no credit committee actually. So, parang ang alam ko doon ay collection committee lang ang tawag doon sa group na yun.
Sige po.
Does everyone
And
agree with that po? Ano po ang thoughts ng BOD?
Ayun.
Clarify ko lang, Miss Ina, Sir Tim. This was supposed to be reviewed, right? Sa
Yes.
planning. Kaya siya na-retain yung credit and collection. That's what I remember sa meeting.
Baka Sir Tim, okay lang po bang for the purpose of the minutes? I think it makes sense to retain it at credit and collection just so we're clear that the collection is related to credit. No, but we can align with the credit and collection committee of the division of work between the management team and them. No, parang magsa-stand beside each other po kasi kayo Parang ganun po siya lumalabas. Baka pwede pong i-define na lang po siya with the credit and collection committee. That's okay?
Kasi, okay, pwede naman. Kasi, diyan kasi sa what's inside there, ang description niya, no, not about credit It's purely collection.
Yeah. Although
Yung
nakalagay naman po yata dito, it's recommended for further review naman. Sa
Okay.
Opo. So I think, actually sir, ang suggestion ko Sir Tim, we can go back to this during the planning.
Sige.
During the planning. Tapos saka po natin pagdesisyonan with the cluster who will be in charge of this po. Para din
Okay.
po, it's currently for review, the status is for review, and then on the planning, we can finalize it po.
Yes. Approved.
Thank you
Then
po.
sa page 7, yung may Yan, 12 of May. Ganun din, parang yung number 1, direct supervision and oversight framework. Yun pa, parang inconsistent kasi yung ang direct supervision and oversight. So baka pwedeng oversight lang. Walang, there's no direct supervision.
Okay, sir.
Because
Noted po.
in the first place kasi yung mga audit committee and election committee are directly elected by the members. So walang mag-supervise yun ng board. And then yung ang sa last page na lang, page 8, yung upcoming session, and yung one for onboarding and another for strategic planning. Can we change strategic to annual planning instead? Kasi strategic is finished na eh. So, ang tawag sa atin is strategic, annual planning ang gagawin natin sa 27, di ba?
Okay, sir.
So, instead of strategic, annual. And then, yung sa BDO conflict of interest policy, sa 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth line. Fourth line, ang rule ng CDA ay in line na yun, any rules or constitute a conflict of interest provided they do not simultaneously hold officer position, ganon. I want this rewarded because in the first place, board members cannot have simultaneous positions. Hindi naman sila pwede maging secretaries or committee leadership eh. So therefore, a reward provided that the word is the sentence would now read as provided one does not move to an appointed position. Kasi yun ang bawal eh, na isang board member tapos sa kapatid niya ay appointed ng board. Yun ang bawal.
Kumbaga, provided one of them will not hold
Is
an
not
officer position.
does not move to an appointed position ba? Appointed. Yun ang bawal, may elected sa may appointed na magkapatid. Yun ang bawal.
Okay. So provided that one of them
Is
not
holding an appointed
Yeah, it's
position.
not appointed. Yeah. Is not appointed
To an
for
officer position.
Okay. Kasi yun na lang ako, Adrian. Tama naman si sir.
Thanks, sir. Thanks, Ms. Ina. We'll do that.
Okay
Right.
na ako. I'm
Thank
done.
you po, sir.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.
Sige po. For the rest of the sige, before we move forward, sige, we go over the minutes. And then meron ka bang summary, Aldrin, or at least what are the highlights and action points from the minutes?
I have a separate document. I can share another one. I think Miss Tess is nagre-raise ng hand.
Sige po, Ma'am Tess.
Magandang gabi po sa lahat. Ma'am, kinol ni Sir Tim, yung sa credit and collection. Alam ko po the last time we had it, inapprove po natin na credit collection lang siya. Pero kung pag-uusapan po natin sa planning, i-recommend ko po sana na i-take note dito sa minute kasi since itong minutes na to ay aaprubahan natin. So dapat corrected na po yung minutes.
Sige po.
Yan lang po. Thank you.
So
Okay.
sige po. So credit collection yung pangalan na na-approve natin last meeting. And then
Yes
dagdag
po.
tayo ng doon na we will go back to it during the planning. It will be
Opo.
discussed more in detail during the plan.
Yes po. Thank you po, ma'am.
Thank you po, Ma'am Tess. Are there other comments? Sige, we'll let
Miss
you...
Ina, ano lang, clarification lang. Kasi based on the recording kasi, it was that parang explicitly approved. Kasi di ba i-review na siya. So, yun ang aking intindi. Pero if that's what the board says. Okay. Clarification lang naman.
Hindi. Ako, I think coming from Ma'am Tess and Sir Tim, klaro naman kasi na credit collection lang siya. No? So, parang I'm okay with parang nung even the explanation then points to that eh. So I would agree with the two of them. If ako tatanungin, I don't know if the others for the others, but ako I would agree na pwedeng credit collection mo na yung ilagay mo doon, but merong clause doon na this will be reviewed further during the planning.
Okay, okay.
Mm-mm. Okay yun sa akin. Salamat. Sige po. So, sa rundown po, wala na pong comments. Pa-thumbs up lang po para po mag-rundown lang po si Board Secretary ng highlights and action points. Comments on the minutes as it is? Thumbs up if wala na po. Makakatulog ka po mamaya. Yan, salamat. Okay, next, pasuyo kami, Aldrin, for the highlights and the action points before we move forward.
For a while po. Kita po ba?
Yes po.
Yes po.
Yeah.
Sige, can you just go over them?
Do I have to read it or just...
Basahin mo na kahit yung mga highlights.
Okay, yung first bullet of onboarding session, so we have scheduled that na. So, yung recalibration ng 3-year strategic plan through a planning session. Then review and refine the functions and scope of committees to ensure relevance and effectiveness. Finalize the composition of mediation and conciliation, ethics, GAD committees. The clustering of the remaining committees. Dissolving the Human Resources Committee and transfer its functions to AMPC management. Retain the Ethics Committee as standalone committee to comply with CDA requirements. Conduct of the review. So, baguhin ko na ito. Or assist mo na Miss Ina.
Oo, as is mo muna dito sa
Okay.
points mo para since credit collection is the proposal, but this is the existing kasi. Sige lang.
Okay, the Business and Marketing Research Committee to be strengthened further. The Policy Review and Compliance to be directly under the board. Tapos yung data migration, digitalization initiatives to be parang gawin 6-month period to the ICT team, including the evaluation of the proposal from NATCO ba to, Miss Ina, tama ba?
Apa.
And then integrate youth involvement initiatives to ETC. The dissolution of the Social Development and Outreach Committee, but it should be part of now ng annual BOD project. And then endorse the Finance, Planning and Strategy, Business Marketing Research Matters to the Treasurer and Audit Committee for further discussion. Planning sessions, okay na. Sorry na ulit ito. Wait lang. And then the board expectations, sabi it will be for today's discussion. Then for the nomination forms, for the election for next cycle, we will explicitly parang state yung yung may relationships with other officers and members, and then the discussion of the board composition for the next election cycle. Immediate follow-up items yung planning, committee assignments and clustering, yung review ng crediting collection, develop ICT, and the nomination forms and election procedures.
Ayan. Thank you very much for the
Sorry, medyo
Correct.
nagmabilis ako.
Hindi, okay lang. Thank you so much. It's very comprehensive. Sige. So, I think for some of it, we'll be covering it during the planning naman. Yung expectations specifically, I will hold it and discuss it na lang during the planning itself. Tapos, yung most of it, if tama ako, most of it is actually committee composition. Ngayon, if you remember during the last meeting, we agreed na ika-cluster na lang natin yung committees para merong 3 BOD members. So I've asked Aldrin to create a poll na pwede nating gawin. Hello po, nandito na Sir Randy and Ma'am Lisa. Ayan. So, gagawa tayo nagpagawa ako kay Aldrin ng poll para doon sa clustering. So, can you just quickly, pakita lang natin yung options sa clusters. So, we will be choosing between, kami kasi ni Ate Sunday will already work on the first level committees. No? So, yung second, third, and fourth levels, doon kayo pipili, no? So you wanna ask the different BODs to select which level or which cluster would you like to focus on para ma-cluster na natin into trios, no? So technically, so to speak, trio yan per cluster, no? So can you just flash on the screen very briefly yung 3 levels based on yung nasa minutes natin? No problem po. Pasuyo ako, Aldrin. Yung minutes part, yung I think there's a page that captures the 3 levels.
Wait lang po, may medyo mabagal. Sorry, wait lang.
No problem. Yeah. Pataas. This one. Sige, pataas pa ako. Ayan, this one. Okay. Ayan. So level 2 committees are those on operations. No? So these are credit collection, member development, credit and collection, member development, policy review, and HR. No? So on daily business operations, records maintenance, compliance, and member services. Yung level 3 is on strategic. So long-term organizational health yung focus. So long-range sustainability, institutional strengthening. So finance, planning and strategy, pati yung business and marketing research committee. The names of these committees could be discussed among you, and the composition of the members should be discussed per trio. Okay? And then specialized committees, so ito naman po ay cross-cutting or emerging issues that require agile focus attention. So dito papasok yung ICT or digital, yung youth involvement efforts natin, then yung magiging social development and outreach project natin as we discussed before. No? So can I ask the BOD now to select which level individually you would like to work on so we can create the trios na. No? So secretary has created a poll. So we can select. Napangalan mo naman sa poll yung 3?
Wait lang, Miss Nakashare kasi ako eh. So,
Ay, sige, sorry.
mm,
I will.
hindi ako makapunta sa poll. Wait lang. Kasi nakashare ako.
Sige. Sige, for the interest of time, we will one cluster lang po siya. So technically, one BOD will be focused on one cluster po. But of course, ang context natin is yung oversight lang tayo, ang gagalaw pa rin sa pag-supervise ng committee, ng different committees ay ang different committee chairs. You can discuss among your trios if you would wish to be focused on one committee of your cluster, or you could do it together. Depende po sa inyo. No? Either naman, dahil naka-cluster naman po tayo, if you want to be strategic and align for all, or would you like to focus on one committee for your cluster, depende po sa usapan ninyo. Pag-uusapan din po ninyo yung actually, i-discuss natin sa planning how the different committees will work together. So at least po during the planning, nakafocus na po kayo doon sa cluster of choice po ninyo. So doon po kayo tututok sa key concerns po na yun. So kayo po yung lalapitan na cluster for that. Yan. So we will put the poll on hold. I think we can do it let's do it after the report of the general manager na lang po. Para din may time din po ang lahat na pag-isipan. So I hope that's okay with everyone. Thumbs up lang po if that's okay with you. So we can continue with our agenda for today. Ayan, thank you very much. Okay, so we'll move forward with the Treasurer's Report plus General Manager's Report. Again, Ms. Jen is here, but wala pa pong turnover na nangyari from Ms. Neff. So si Sir Tim po muna mag-discuss ng financials and then the General Manager's Report, of course. Sir Tim, gawin natin co-host si Sir Tim para makapag-share screen siya, or would you like Aldrin to be the one to share the screen?
No, si Aldrin mag-share screen. Siya yung may control. Tsaka di marunong.
Nag-try na
Sige
po
po.
kami kanina with Grace po. So,
I love it. Thank you so much.
by the way, Miss Ina, tawag dito. I will correct the minutes and then I'll send to the group for i-Google form ko na lang yung approval. Pwede po ba yun? Basta ma-incorporate ko yung corrections.
Opo. That will
Para
work.
we will not have another meeting again para sa approval.
Yes.
Right.
Google
Thank
form
you.
works.
Yes, thank you.
Go ahead po, Sir Tim.
Yeah. Paano ba ito? Next page. Okay. No. Ayan. Ito lang, I'm showing you the actual money we are getting since January to April, and then yung as per budget. Yung revenue natin na yan, galing lang yan sa interest income of loans, fines and charges, at saka saka yung other income, miscellaneous income. So, ang sa sa expenses naman natin would be the cost of financing our term deposit, our savings deposit, and then sa admin cost naman, lahat ng expenses na yan. And so, yan ang total. As of now, our net surplus is 1.3 million. Our target is 3 million. Now, if you ask how close are we to our budget, so ang gawin nyo lang naman dyan, i-times 3 nyo all items. Para malaman nyo, each item i-times 3 nyo, and para malaman natin how close we are to our budgeted target. So, looking at this now, parang kaya naman. Kung consistent ang ating income and expenses for the next 6 ano pa ba natitira? 8 months, kung ganyan din ang itsura, ano natin, maabot natin ang target na budget na net surplus na 3,400,000. May tanong ba kayo dyan? Ito ang ating January, 4 months ito 4 months. So, i-times 3 nyo lang para yun ang ating maging
Sir
Any
Tim,
comment?
tama
Yes.
itong actual na to is for the 4 months na po or
Yes, January to April na yan, 4 months. Consolidated.
got it? And then the budgeted is also 4 months. Thank you po.
Budgeted is 1 year.
1 year. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you po.
Sige ako, Tim, may tanong lang ako.
Yes.
Ano lang naman, ang malaking deviation lang naman talaga dyan, times 3 mo lahat, yung other income eh. So ang tanong ko lang naman kung ano so lahat naman parang on track in terms of budget eh. Pero mukhang malaki ang other income, so saan
Yeah,
to galing?
Because, remember, nag-garage sale tayo ng used equipment and wares. Ayan, pumasok na dyan, almost 300,000 yun eh. Ang income natin doon sa, kaya biglang lumaki.
So one-off lang to. Kasi so in a sense, hindi naman mangyayari yung sales yan.
Yes, one time, big time na.
So, pero ano pa rin? So, in a sense, kung 200,000, kung yung 300,000 na parang one-time sales minus 250, yung 520 minus 300,000, so mga 220. So, mga saan natin, mga abot na mga 900,000 or close to 1 million yung other income. Ganun ba?
Yeah.
End of the year. Okay. Sige. So, ano pala yan? Karang malaki pala dyan yun.
So, nagbiglang
One
lumasok
time.
na pera.
One time. Okay. Sige. Salamat.
Okay. Kung meron pa, we'll proceed to the next. Next page. Aldrin.
Wait po, sir. Wait.
Yan. Next slide. Ayan, okay. Parang for your information, yung since October kasi 2025, ang collection natin from CAO, pinapa-examine ko sa kay Grace at sa kay Yeng, kung ang actual collection ba natin is based on our billing, na 100% ba na nakokollect? It seems na hindi. For example, for the month of April, 152,000 ang hindi na deductional. May mga names yan, may amount. For the month of May, 124,000 ang hindi na-collect. So in other words, kung ganito ang history natin, almost 100,000 every month, malaki din yun na nakawalan sa ating income ang collection. So nangyari lang yan pag now that we have determined kung sino mga hindi na deductional, ay parang ang ginagawa ni G sa next billing, sinasama na niya yung unpaid payment, or tinatawagan ni Grace yung borrower at sinasabihan na can you pay over the counter para hindi lumubo ang salary deduction mo. Ganun. So parang maybe sa atin na sa planning, kung pwede ko ma-trace no deduction, ang variance na yan since January, para malaman natin kung kaya dito papasok kasi yung ang collection committee, baka makatulong sila na to trace those borrowers na hindi na collectionan Because after all pala, sabi ni Grace, wala na pala sa Ateneo. At hindi naman nagsasabi ang HR ng Ateneo kasi na they are not there, they are not here anymore, they are not connected to Ateneo anymore. Kaya malaking tulong ng collection committee sana na ng mga Ateneo employees there. So, because probably they know these people o mga na nag-borrow na hindi na deduction. Any question?
Sige, ako uli. Yung tanong dito, so mas mababa nga ang collection kaysa sa billing, di ba, team?
Yes. Oo.
So, ang ibig sabihin nito, parang, kasi di ba parang check-off tayo sa mga, sa collection. Yung ibig sabihin, parang ang gumagawa nito HR. Karamihan ba nito? Parang HR ang nag-check off lang ng, di ba, payments to loans, di ba? Kasi
Bali,
wala naman tayong
ang
cafeteria
billing comes
operations.
from the office. We send it to Central Accounting Office.
Tapos sila nag-collect, di ba?
Oo. Tapos yan, after a month, may notice na ang Central Accounting na ito ang deductions that we made. Yun nga, hindi match ang billing sa actual collection.
Pero anong explanation ng accounting
Explanation
office?
dyan ay wala nang ma-deduct sa salary. Parang ano sila na kasi 'di ba parang ang Ateneo naman will not deduct sa any employee kung ang take home pay mo ay below 500 na yata, parang ganun klase, parang so ganun. O kaya wala na pala sa Ateneo, hindi na pa employed.
Pero kung collect ng full, ano bang ginagawa natin sa mga empleyado na yun? So parang nasa watchlist ba sila na hindi na muna pwedeng umutang? Kasi clearly, di tayo makakapag-collect, di ba? Sa kanila. Oo.
Grace, ano bang ginagawa natin doon sa mga sa hindi na collection na?
Hello sir, good evening po. Sir, regarding po dahil nag-over the counter po yung iba. And then po sa mga hindi na po talaga, so hindi na po sila pinapayagan natin na mag-loan until na matapos po nila yung ibang loan po.
So parang mag-accumulate ba? Kasi kung di sila nakabayad ng buwan na to at saka sa mga susunod na buwan, nag-accumulate lang yung kanilang loan.
Sir, example po is weekly po sila. So, meron sometimes po 3 week po na nadidakan sila, may 1 week po na hindi sila nadidakan.
Kung sakaling bang ganun, parang naglalabas ba tayo ng promissory note?
Yes po, nag-email po ako sa kanila na remind sila na pwede silang mag-over the counter po para mahabol po nila yung deduction po.
Oo. Kaya eventually, itong billing amount, eventually, di ba, dahil magbabayad sila sa mga susunod na buwan, tataas dapat to. Ngayong April and May, parang pareho lang sila kasi di ba, yun lang naman yung amount to. Wala sigurong bagong umutang kasi parang kolekta lang naman tayo sa mga dating mautang nila. Pero eventually dapat itong mga dating na bank kasi nag-issue sila ng promissory note, tataas dapat ang billing amount. Tama? So yung promissory note, halimbawa ay June, dapat madadagdagan yung amount ng sa billing.
No, kasi quarterly ating billing eh. The same amount for 3 months.
O di the next quarter.
April, May, June ito na parehas ang billing natin.
So
July
pero
ulit.
July dapat tataas. Kasi nga,
yes. July, August,
bagsak yung ating loans. Okay. Sige. So yun lang. Kasi baka at some point, dapat nakikita rin natin mas mataas ang collection sa billing. Kasi nga, dapat, di ba, nakakapag-collecta tayo sa unpaid loans sa mga dating na buwan. Pero yung ano lang ba, yung team, yung mga unpaid, marami pa ba tayong unpaid yung collection from parang yung payables from yung cafeteria from previous outstanding accounts from previous years.
ng loans, di ba we have 8 million?
Total. Pero sa cafeteria operations wala na.
Sa cafeteria, mga 5 million pa ang collectibles.
Pero ano ba yun? Parang hindi na natin
Pero,
muna
pero,
kinakount
pero ang billing nun, hindi,
billing.
hindi via CAO. It's direct sa, ang billing is mga offices.
Pero isa sa, okay, kasi ito lang from cow lang. Ito yung from cow
Ito
lang, di
mga
ba?
loans talaga,
Okay.
loans into direct loans.
Okay, sige, okay. Salamat. Okay.
Okay. Next page. Yan, okay. Ang for your information din yung yung ilan ba ang nag-uutang ng Pitikas natin, ilan ba ang nag-regular loan natin for the past months. So sa Pitikas loan natin for April to December, ang borrowers amounting to 260,000. For the month of May, 49, 470,000 lahat. Sa regular loan, ayan, may numbers naman dyan. So, 1.4 ng April ang labasan ng pera, 2 million naman for the month of May. So, depende rin, may mga months na malalaki ang galon, may mga months na, parang ang April yata, lean months kasi katatanggap lang nila ng 100 month pay, kaya konti lang ang utang. Yun lang, just for FYI lang din yan. Loan releases. Next page. And okay, I'm working on para ito kasi demand ito ng ng CDA na baguhin ang membership application form, subscription agreement, i-review ulit ang loan application process, kasi wala ng credit committee. Tapos ang register of members, ma-take up din mamaya sa CDA item, saka insurance policies and share capital and loan. Ito kasi yung na-approve ito ng previous board na lahat ng mga may share capital ay dapat insured. Ang kung magkano ang insurance ay depende sa kanilang share capital, up to 300,000 pesos. Kahit na may 1 million silang share capital, 300,000 lang ang kanilang insurance. Kung meron kang share capital na 10,000, 10,000 din lang. O 100,000, 100,000 lang insurance mo. Now, ito kasi ang ating replacement sa ating Bughaw Fund na nagbibigay tayo ba ng 20,000 for every member na namatay. So, ang mayari niyan, i-transfer natin sa insurance company yung claims of which you are a member at i-insure nila yung mga life insurance ito ng mga members natin na may share capital. At it would range up to 3,000 lang under actual share amount of share capital. Ngayon, baka kasama ito sa ating planning meeting kung hanggang sa loans naman, we have 8 kinds of loans. Hindi naman siguro lahat yan, i-cover dapat ng insurance, ang laki-laki na ng premium paggawa natin yan. So we have to plan kung anong klaseng loan ang should be covered by insurance according to ba yan. So kaya according to amount ba yon? Kung naglo-loan lang siya ng 50,000, no need for insurance. Kung mag-loan siya ng 100,000, may insurance na ba yan? Wala pa tayong sagot dyan. Ang sure lang kasi natin na sagot ay insurance policy on share capital. Every member is covered. Whereas ang loan kasi, not all members borrow money. So, hindi sila covered ng loan insurance. Next page. Yes.
Sir, ano pong timeline for all of these?
Sabi ng claims kung kailan kayo ready na. Pero as much as possible sana magawa na because may mga members tayong nag-pass away sina Marie Ruiz, sina Cherry Franco, and we have to shell out 20K each for the Bughaw Fund. Pero sabi ko kung may insurance na sana sila, di insurance na sana yung nagbayad naman. Kasi saka hindi sustainable kasi ang ating Bughaw Fund. It's 2 million budget. Now, that's if everyone dies na bibigyan ng 20,000, ilang hundreds lang yon ang mag-enjoy nun. Pagdating sa late mamatay, wala nang bugaw pang na ibibigay. It's up to us kung kailan tayo ready. Although na-approve na ito lang ng GA yata, ng last GA, na-approve na about the insurance. It's purely on the implementation.
Okay, sir.
Next page, next slide. Ayan, yung office renovation, matagal na itong pinupost tayo ng Ateneo mismo na mag-renovate your office. So para may interior na gagawin doon kasi maglilipat, may mga titibagin na wall, nakahoy lang naman yun. Saka we have to move our tables, may ilalagay na cabinet, recycled wooden cabinets, tapos yung papalitan yung pintuan, maging double door na yung doors na yan na malapit sa water fountain. Doon na ang main door natin. Hindi ka na makadaan sa cafeteria para makapasok sa EMPC office. Sarado na kasi yun ang door na yun. Na-claim na yun ng Kitchen City, that area there. So naisip ko na sa early July ang interior works kasi I'm still waiting for the final quotation ng contractor. Saka yung exterior work sa labas, end of intersession para kung mag-board up man sila para hindi masyado magulo kasi walang estudyante. End na ng intersession. Next. Ayan, ito na yung ang breakdown ng na-dispose natin ng kitchen equipment and wares. Nung April yun, 3 days yun, 4 days yun. Gross sales, ayan, 323,000. Less expenses kasi we have to hire a truck. Mga more than 10 times siya pabalik-balik sa warehouse at sa covered court ng Ateneoville. Saka we have to pay the boys for labor, food, etc. Tapos, so meron tayong net revenue na 279,000. Now, dahil we are not renting that bodega anymore, we're supposed to get two checks na deposit na pwede pa mabalik sa atin. Ay 35,000 kasi ang bayad natin sa warehouse na yon times 2 months, mga 70,000. So, kung mabalik ulit ang 70,000 na yan, baka tataas ulit ang ating other income na mention ni Dean Randy. Next. Ayan, itong annual planning ko, proposal ko lang naman for the annual planning na I think we have to review our time deposit interest rate. Kasi ito kasi ang current rate natin ay 2.25%, 2.5%, range yun from 2.25 to 3.25. Kaya lang, nag-declare kasi ang previous board in 2025 na if you have a time deposit at you will not withdraw that for the next 2.5 years, you will be given an additional interest of 2.5%. So kung if they are enjoying 3% now plus 2.5%, maging 5.25% ang kailangang interest after 2.5 years. Ang natakot lang ako dyan, parang hindi natin alam ang economy natin, we might be giving parang too big o too large na interest rate na baka di natin makaya, baka masyadong mapamahal ang ating financing cost. At saka kinukover ko kasi yan sa ibang mga opisina, yung sa NATCO, and BPI, RCBC, may mga times na mas mataas pa ang ating interest rate sa kanila. I-tax-free naman tayo. Kaya gusto ko na sa planning siguro, pag-usapan yung dineclare na additional interest rate, is that good for 1 year lang ba yan or forever? At saka wala nilagay kasi na amount. So even if your time deposit is just 20,000 or 10,000 lang minimum, you will be receiving para halos 5% na interest rate. Kahit Yun ba, parang wala na-mention kasi yung board resolution na this is applicable to those who have this amount, dapat large amount. Yung kasi nakalagay parang open to all. Kaya ang natakot ko lang, what if may mga mag-deposit ngayon ng mga new time deposit, are they still covered with the same interest rate or mag-declare ang board na parang moratorium on the interest rate, parang tapos na yung parang sabi natin promo rate na masyadong mataas, and we go back to the old rate from now on, from say July 2026. So isip ko na discuss natin dyan, baka doon na lang sa planning. May comment ba kayo dyan?
Ako, Sir Tim, baka po there is a cluster that will be in charge of the
Yeah.
finance part. So I think pwedeng pag-usapan ng magiging cluster na yun ito
Yes.
para magkaroon sila. So they can give
Administration.
us their thoughts on this. And then
Yes.
that's when the BOD can approve po.
Okay, thanks. Next slide. Ayan. Ang may proposal ako na ano sa ating petty cash loan na baka din i-forward ulit do sa committee na yon ng sa treasurer and her group, na kasi parang ang proposal ko is to have iba-ibang amount ang ating PCL. And right now we have only two kinds, 5,000 or 10,000, and ang amortization period yan ay 3 months, tapos 2% ang interest monthly. Ang proposal ko ay sana may option ang mga members to borrow up from 5,000 ba, 10,000, 15,000, or 20,000. Tapos payable in 2 months ang 5,000, payable in 3 ang 10,000, payable in 4 months ang 15, and payable in 5 months ang 20,000. The same interest rate per month. Tapos ang natin, ang petty cash allocation natin kasi ngayon 250,000. Now, remember doon sa unang report ko, for the month of May, ang total releases natin sa petty cash loan ay 470,000, but our money lang talaga na hawak ng cashier ay 250, kaya she has to go to the bank and replenish mga 2 or 3 times a month. Na minsan na we have to tell our borrowers na, oh, wait lang muna ha, kasi naubusan kami ng cash sa sa petty cash loan, kaya balikan mo na lang tomorrow or the next day kasi wala na kaming cash, naubos na. Kasi pag dumagsa sa isang araw ang maraming sabay-sabay, naubusan tayo ng pautang na. Kaya ang proposal ko dyan, kung ma-approve yung first proposal ko na to increase the amount, maximum amount, we have to increase also our budget for the PCL. So hindi lamang lang yan, para baka na i-forward lang ito ulit sa committee in charge of. Next. Meron ba? Ayan. Ito rin, will forward this to the committee for yung new business and marketing committee about the solar energy financing program. Ayan. So I will not discuss this agad ngayon, pero para siguro sa planning meeting to be discussed more. Basta proposal is we go into solar business, kasi nagmamahal naman ang Meralco, we promote clean energy sa co-op, tapos mag-ala tayo ng parang budget para sa loans specifically for this kind of use, yung magpalagay ng solar panel, mag-solar energy from now. Okay. Next.
Sir Tim, okay lang po
Yes.
bang i-recommend ko na the cluster who would be in charge of the business and marketing research could have a meeting with Sir Aison on
Yeah,
the
yes.
details lang. Mm-mm.
Yes, yes. Ayan. Ang Solar Solutions kasi is headed by Aison. Member din siya ng EPC, math teacher, a lawyer. Okay, next page. Next slide. Ayan, may show cause order tayo galing sa CDA because we failed to submit two documents. Gap analysis, conduct of gap analysis at saka creation of an action plan by the board na in relation to Republic Act 11765 known as the Financial Products and Services Consumer Protection Act. Bali, we have to study two documents, yung Republic Act 11665 at saka yung CDA MC 2024-22 bago natin ito masagutin ang itong gap analysis na ito. Pero sinagot ko na yung sabi namin doon ni Grace sa sulat na kasi Chuko's order ba para pinapa-explain why should not be sanctioned, parang ganun. Nag-apologize kami tapos we are asking for an extension of 30 days para magawa yung ma-submit yung requirements na ito, these documents. Meron pa ba? Next page. Next slide. Meron pa? Wala na? Ayan, thank you na. So that ends my report.
Thank you po, Sir Tim. Do we have any comments or questions from the board on the report? I think this was forwarded na rin po to us. I think there are certain matters that could be decided on during the planning, and there are also certain matters that could be discussed with the specific clusters. But all in all, for the report, are there any questions? Sino pinag-raise? Nakita ko nag-raise.
Madam Chair, siguro
Yes, po.
kung eventually sa turnover ng treasurer, baka pag-usapan namin ng new treasurer which financial data ang i-report niya, ang hawakan niya, at saka yung sa operation naman sa GM ng parang financially related matters. Parang hati kami ng trabaho.
Sure po, this could be discussed din with NEF present para rin mag-align po yung kayong tatlo. Sige po. Pwede pong mahingi ng thumbs up. Kung okay ka na, wala kang... yes, Ma'am Tess, sorry. Hindi ko nakita. Raise your hand. Yes, Ma'am Tess. Ma'am Tess? Naka-raise po yung hand nyo. Naka-mute ka pa po.
Hi, Sir Tim. Sir Tim po, narinig na po ako.
Yes, I can hear
Ma'am
you.
Ena.
Go ahead po.
Sir Tim, yung proposal mo po na mag-increase yung petty cash loan, 5, kasi meron to existing 5 and 10. Tapos
Yes.
may proposal na 15 and 20. Ano po ito? So, yung proposal po na 15 and 20, tatanggalin na po natin sa regular loan. Tapos po, ano po yung magiging requirements? Wala pong requirements. Kasi pag petty cash loan, pupunta ka lang sa Ahera, ano ka lang. Tapos
Yes.
wala po. Ganun po talaga.
Malaking tulong ito sa mga members. They are looking for it. Kasi nga kung mag-loan ka kasi ng regular, di ba, daming papeles. Hanap ka ba ng co-maker?
Oo.
This one,
Okay.
walang co-maker, mabilis, instant, kumbaga, yet we are getting more because 2% ang interest dito a month eh. Whereas below ang sa regular loan, we're
Sa
getting
regular loan. Okay.
below
Ang
1% a month.
sige po. Ang follow-up question ko po doon, kasi sa regular loan, tulad nung na-present nyo doon sa billing and collection, yun po yung sa mga loans. At naiintindihan
Yes.
ko po, kaya hindi tayo nakaka-collect dahil hindi nakakapagbayad, dahil walang maideduct si accounting. Ngayon, what
Yes.
if that person nag-loan ng petty cash loan na 20K? Paano yun?
Meron din kaming dyan, parang safeguard na hindi siya basta-basta maka-loan ng ganong amount kung may delinquency siya, may records of delinquency.
Okay.
Napakaliit na kanya siya capital.
Okay. Sige po, Sir Tim. Thank you po. Nasagot na po. Salamat.
Thank you po. We'll call Kuya Ricky first and then Ma'am Lisa. Naka-mute ka po, Kuya Ricky.
Follow up ko lang sa co-maker. Kasi maraming nahihirapan maghanap ng co-maker sa mga loan. Kasi ang nangyayari, like sa akin dati na gusto kong mag-loan, tapos ang sinasabi ko, work ko na lang ang co-maker ko. Total, asawa ko naman yung hindi naman nagtatakbo o hindi magbabayad. Kasi ang daming dumadating na nahihirapan talaga po sa co-maker na gusto nila mag-loan pero yung tinuturo yung ibang tao o ibang sa lugar, kunyari nasa grade school ka kasi ituturo sa iyo sa high school o sa senior high school, hindi mo naman close o hindi mo kakilala. Kaya yung iba nahihirapan sa lugar, yung iba naghahanap ng ibang malulunan dahil nahihirapan nga daw sila sa sa AMPC mag-loan. Yun lang po.
Sige po. Baka may may sagot po kayo doon, Sir Tim, from your experience po.
Okay. Yun nga, parang eventually yata, parang you have to do away with the co-maker eh. Unless, kasi kaya sa planning meeting, ang proposal ko dyan, if we can abide by the CDA policy na tatanggap na tayo ng collateral, titulo ng lupa, bahay, titulo ng kotse, may parang hindi lahat ay parang face value o kaya parang parang na walang collateral. Kaya instead of co-maker, maybe may option sila na submit a co-maker or submit your collateral either sa vehicle or sa other properties, other assets. Pwede kang mga time deposit yan o kaya mga savings deposit sa bangko nila, parang pwede yan, basta may certificate lang. Yun ang sabi ng CDA din. Tapos, ang hirap kasi ng maghabol din sa co-maker kung meron na hindi nagbabayad, hindi automatic na pwede natin sigilan sa co-maker. So parang ang co-maker talaga sa totoo lang, wala masyadong saysay ang co-maker. At pabahaba lang at saka napabahaba ng system, ng process, at saka siya, parang dampener. Ayaw nila mag-load sa atin dahil may required tayo ng co-maker. Nawala tayo ng business in a way. So, I think sa planning meeting, we have to talk about it. Baka pwede sa pre-planning, yung committee nga on this, na sa finance committee, yung marketing research, na to discuss this kung ano pa ba pwedeng options other than co-maker. Sabi ng climbs, sabi niya ay dapat yata maker parang joint, might as well joint borrowing. Para dalawang tao talaga may utang, hindi lang yung isa may utang. Dalawa sila may utang, so therefore default ng isa rin. Parang ganoon, joint sila. Co-borrowers talaga sila, hindi lang na parang sagot mo pag di ba kabayad, sagot mo ako ha. Hindi pwede. Ayun.
Sige, Aldrin, pa-take note na lang ako, but I think it's something that should be discussed with a specific cluster. Ito isa sa mga i-review din ng finance cluster. Hindi pa sila nabubuo, meron na silang i-discuss. But I think that's it's good. No, it's good na nanggaling na din po kasi sa management team itong concern na to, and some of us have expressed their concerns also. Next, Miss Lisa, sorry.
Yeah, opo. Hi, narinig niyo po ba ako? So,
Yes,
yeah.
Lisa.
Sir Tim, ang tanong ko lang po, follow up lang po sa question ni Ma'am Pes. Paano po natin malalaman kung ang yung maglo-loan ng 15 to 20 capable pa magbayad?
Ayun, parang hindi natin malalaman because wala siyang isabit na na payroll, payslip. Wala siyang isasabit, di ba? Parang lang, yung may mga members kasi diyan na sa experience ng office people, kayang magbayad, wala problema. But they need a higher amount. Kasi may mga nag-loan sa atin, regular loans, na ang kanilang binabago naman talaga ay 20,000, 40,000 na parang nag-undergo ng kadami-dami pagpapeles. Yung pala ay maliit lang pala yung gusto itangin. Kaya sabi ko na baka naman pwede sa petty cash loan yan. Parang mas mabilis pa yon at saka mas malaki ang interest makukuha ng EPC. Pero yun nga, sabi parang hindi natin because walang requirement ang petty cash loan na mga na income, na payslip. Kaya we don't know. Lang, parang sa profile nila kung ito ba ay may history ng delinquency at saka parang magkano ba ang kayang share capital with us. Yun lang ang maging basis.
Tapos po, yung 15 to 20, 6 months din po ba yan ang payment? Habaan nyo po?
Habaan, ang 15 maging 4 months, ang 20 maging 5 months.
Okay. Thank you po.
Thank you po for raising that concern, Miss Lisa. I think it's something that has to be reviewed. Sir Pino? Nakamute po kayo, Sir Pino.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Dahil nga may demand doon sa petty cash, maganda na tugunan. Pagka alam ko, parang may penalty rin kapag hindi nakakabayad. Tama ba, Sir Tim? May mga mawawalan.
Yes. 5 pesos per day yun.
Pag di nakabayad sa petty cash.
Sa petty cash loan. Mas nga sila mas they are penalized kaysa sa loan, regular loan na hindi na deductionan. Wala pa tayong doon. Walang penalty so far. Nakakalusot nga sila because late natin malaman na kasi na hindi pala wala silang deduction sa kanilang regular loan. And tapos wala tayong provision na na may penalty yung mga non-deduction na for 3 months halimbawa. Whereas yung petty cash loan talaga yun, per day of delayed payment ay nakukompute at ang penalty and charges.
Another advantage po, halimbawa, 100,000 utang o 120, kung ito at least 20,000 lang yung nawala sa atin, if ever. Kaysa doon sa hindi na nagpakita, magkalaki-laki utang. And then, kung magpakita man siya ulit, yung dito sa petty cash, may penalty na malinaw. So, less ang risk. Thank you.
Yes, we will take note of that also. Miss Lenny, and then Kuya Ricky.
Yes, clarify ko lang yun pong fine for the petty cash loan. Pag delinquent, di ba yung lang yan, yung what do you call this? If you fail to pay by the final date, kunyari 3 months, if you fail to pay everything by the end of the 3 months, not necessarily yung per pay period, di ba?
Yeah.
Di ba, sir?
Although ngayon parang nasita tayo na dyan, na CDE. Why do you charge them ng installment basis? Tapos, after all pala, sa last installment lang pala ang charges i-apply. Kasi kung na-promise siya na will pay this in 3 months time, say, balik twice a month a payment,
Mm-mm.
So, dapat religious sila doon sa payment per quincena na
Opo,
over the
opo.
counter.
Opo.
Now, ang actual naman talaga ay sa last day na lang, after 3 months, sila
Mm-mm.
nagbabayad.
Doon lang nape-penalize. So
Sila
meron
na
po
penalize
nangyayaring
doon
ganon
sa,
talaga na within the 3 months hindi
oo,
sila nagda-down, nag-i-installment kumbaga. Tapos sa final na
hindi
sila
nag-install, hindi
nagbayad.
na, kaya bala ko nga na ano ito,
Baka
wait,
dapat po
might
meron,
as well
ano?
ask them, anong gusto mong payment scheme? Installment
Mm-mm.
or full
Kasi
at the
ang
end of 3
nangyayari,
months?
sir, sinasagad nila yung 3 months, no? And then they pay at the end.
Ayun.
Oo. Tapos 5
Baka
pesos
nga
per
siguro
day lang
ganun
po.
nila.
Sige po, something to be reviewed siguro. Thank you,
Yes, to be
sir.
reviewed.
Thank you, sir.
Yan, salamat po. And last na po, Sir Ricky. Kuya Ricky.
Yes, ma'am. Concern lang naman to po, ma'am. Kasi like nangyari sa akin din, yung na-over deduction na ako, na nagtapos, di ba na banggit ko po sa inyo, na sobra ako ng deduction. Na ngayon, ang hirap na yung nag-deduct sa akin is mababalik agad. Kailangan yung nadala sa yung na-submit sa CAW yung deduction ko is dapat isang linggo na akong kakaltasan, pero nasama pa ako ng parang isang buwan o 3 buwan pala na deduction. Kaya imbis na hindi na na-deduct sa akin na gagamit yun sa family, ganun, magpaggastos, mahirap pa yung mag-refund, ganun. Yun lang po.
Apo, ni-raise naman po namin sa management team yung concern niyo, Kuya Ricky. Although this also flags na mukhang given also na lumabas din sa report na may mga hindi natin nakikita na hindi na pala na collect, no? So parang merong discrepancy between the billing versus collection. Sige po. Alright. Sorry, 7:53. Sabi natin 8 o'clock po tayo matatapos, no? So, we still have a lot in our agenda, but what we will do is, we will, yan, okay. So, for the event updates for QCUC and NATCO, I think, our bunch, Sir Tim and I, and Ma'am Lisa and Ma'am Tess, kahit sa ano na lang po natin to i-discuss siguro, before the planning begins. I think kasi opportunities din po siya, no, na pwede ding pag-usapan sa planning. And then could also help us with our alignment. And then yung CDA inspection, very briefly lang. Very briefly lang, we'll show you. Open ko lang po dito sa end ko. So if you saw my message po, we created a Google Sheet that serves as our monitoring. Kasi meron po, nandito na po nakalagay yung, dito na po, sorry, wait lang. Dito na po nakalagay, ayan, so we have 2 tabs. So we have deficit documents. Ito na po lahat nung nakalagay doon sa letter. Sa June 29 po sila nakaschedule mag-visit. Nakalagay po doon sa letter ay, ang nakalagay po sa letter na mag-join po dapat ay ang general manager, ang chair, of course, will be there. Here. Okay, chairperson, general manager, compliance officer is Grace from our management team. And then nakalagay po kasi dito board of directors. Although in practice po, I think hindi naman kailangan lahat. Only those that are available. We still don't have an idea on what time the inspection will be on June 29. So we'll keep you posted on the schedule para po we can ask who will be available to join us if you are available. Then ito na po, may listahan na po dito ng documents. Marami na pong na-accomplish si Grace. Maraming salamat. Then the rest po ay will need the help. So yung registry of membership ongoing, subscription agreements, sila Grace and Sir Tim. Yung plan ay at budget ay pag ma-finalize natin sa planning. notices of meetings, Sir Aldrin, Miss Giovanni as the previous previous secretary will work on it. We'll ask for help for that. Yung manual of policy, sinend na po ito sa atin. Although wala pa kasing pirma ni Sir Marlon doon. No? So we'll follow that up. And then aging of loans receivables will be with Miss Yang. And then nilista ko na rin po dito yung lahat ng findings ng CDA. Marami naman na pong we have two done already. The rest are up for discussion during the planning, specifically the ones for BOD, and then the management team will be working on the ones assigned to them. So I just briefly showed it that this is what's happening so far. Sorry, I'll stop sharing. Ayan. So, yun po yung update namin for the inspection. We'll just update you of one time so you can tell us if you can join or not. And then, the next part of our agenda, diretso na po ako kay Atining Kerry mo. Okay ka ba? So, diretso na lang tayo din sa bagong
Sa may lagna.
conduct ng PMES. Yan.
Hello, good evening. Okay, ano lang naman to, super quick updates. I won't take too much of your time po. So, as you know, nung nag-transition tayo ng officers at saka ng BOD members, so we decided to defer our PMES recruitment program natin or orientation for the month of May, no? But we are resuming this June kasi we have already settled down as BOD officers and the management of AMPC. Now, originally dun sa email ko, in-email ko na para po, hindi ko na masyadong i-elaborate this for today's meeting. Pero technically po, we are trying to innovate how we will conduct our PMES we will pilot for the month of June. I am not sure historically if this has been done before. But I think si Sir Tim also is agreeing with this with this arrangement. Now we will do direct marketing. No? Before kasi talagang public call lang. So we get a handful of members. Tapos ngayon ko nga lang din nalaman na meron pala, ang AMPC pala, meron talagang tina-target na percentage or number of members. Take note kada month na magto-total in 1 year. So sabi ni G, I was informed that for this year, 75 members ang tinarget ng AMPC BOD and management na na-recruit as members. Pero pina-qualify ko pa ngayon kay G, hindi ko alam kung nabalikan na niya ako about this. Sabi ko 75 ba na na-invite o 75 na nag-actual na members? So that should be clarified as well. But nevertheless, ano pa rin, we will proceed with our June plan. I know maiksi na lang yung natitirang araw for June, pero we will try to try our best to push through with a particular directed target audience. So ang inisip po namin is to target those na malalapit muna sa opisina ng AMPC, yung nasa periphery po, bago tayo mag-expand sa mas malalayo until professional school. So, ang gagawin po natin ngayon ay mag-identify po tayo ng malalaking offices. Malalaking offices para tuhog na, kumbaga parang maximized ang effort po. Kesa yung every month, magpa-public call tayo, same yung effort, pero ang darating lang 5, 6, ganyan. Maximum 10. So, what we will do po, ang ano po? Ay, kasi malayo sila, Ma'am Lenny. Ma'am Lenny.
Yes, geographically ang layo na sa dulo ka.
Pero isa nga rin po naming strategy ay kung sino po yung kung ano po yung mga opisinang kinabibilangan din ng mga mismong current BOD members, ay baka maisali natin as target, yung nasa pipeline na po ng ating mga target offices. So, not necessarily nasa periphery, pero dahil BOD member, we belong to a particular office or unit, baka pwede rin po nating maitawid dun sa inyong mga respective offices po, no? So, inuna lang po namin yung isa sa mga pinakamalapit sa kanila kasi isang tumbling. So, yung OSCE po muna, which comprises 40 plus. Actually, yan po ang current opisina ng ating chair, si Ina. So, di ba, Ins, ikaw ang buwan naman, no? So, buti na po namin na sumulat ng formal dun sa head, sa director ng opisina po. At medyo maganda po ang response kasi isinama nila sa kanilang admin meeting itong ating proposal. So we have promised na our different offices and units within the university ay number one, mapapakilala ulit natin or mapapakilala sa mga hindi pa kilala ang AMPC. Anong mission nito, vision, etc. Ano rin ang cooperative kasi hindi po lahat may kaalaman tungkol sa cooperative at ano nga ba ang benepisyo ng pagiging miyembro or pagiging aktibong miyembro. At tapos yun po, pagbenta na rin, pagbenta na rin ng ating mga services and benefits, no, sa pagiging member. So it's really to expand our membership with a direct marketing approach this time. So for follow-up na po yun, actually nag-follow up ako verbally sa kanilang director ay babalikan daw ako hopefully this week, no, before the end of the week. So Sir Tim, because I'm new to the PMES to conduct it, ay hingi po ako ng tulong sa'yo para mairaos yung ma-facilitate yung PMES. Kasi actually wala pa po pala akong miyembro dun sa aking komite. So Sir Tim, hingi muna ako ng iyong
Yes.
expertise on this. So we will partner together with this. No? So yun po, to assure also our BOD members that I will din po recruit for the PMES committee. Kasi po hindi naman po pwedeng isang tao lang yung magpapatakbo nito. Kasi medyo mabigat din po yung logistical preparations. Kasi every month may target po tayo na na ma-recruit, no, sa ating networking, hindi po sa ating cooperative. So yun po. So ganun yung gagawin natin. Yung sunod po namin na tinitingnan for July is the Rizal Library kasi isa po sila sa mga opisina at unit ng ating universidad na malaki po ang employee population. So yung sunod po na susulatan natin ay si Rizal Library Director. So yun po ang ating update po tungkol doon sa magiging system po. We will pilot, tapos titingnan po natin kung okay po ba ito. Mag-update din naman po ako in our next ang BOD meeting. Kung okay ba to, yung reception ng tao tungkol dito, no? So ang mangyayari po is direct na nakikipag-usap na tayo sa mga heads ng offices. Para din medyo institutionalized na hindi tayo parang lang, talagang sumisingit lang sa panahon ng mga empleyado. So ang proposal nga po sana namin, for example sa OSCE ay 12-1. Meron po kasing silang parang isang beses na no? Parang plenaryo. Tama ba? Sa isang buwan?
Opo. Kaso hindi po this month of June. So, tingnan natin kung paano mag-schedule natin. Kasi next week naka-retreat kami. So, balikan
kasi si off na ang mismong, yung director na mismo yung kausap namin dito. So, hindi ko rin alam kung anong naging desisyon ng kanilang admin team. No? So, yun po. Hindi ko na rin po to dinaan kay Ina para hindi naman dating is meron tayong padrino or whatever. So we go through formal processes para So we go through formal process po na para formal na talagang natin, proseso talaga ito ng AMTC. Kasi yun, marami po kasi sa ating mga empleyado ngayon na hindi po talaga nila alam na merong AMTC. May cooperative ang Ateneo de Manila University. So, yun, talagang pagpapakilala at pag-market na rin, pagbenta na rin ng things. Well, it's a business at the end of the day. So, yun po. So, yun po yung adhikain nitong bagong pamamaraan orientation. So seeking your your support on this approach. But we will definitely update the BOD on this. Thank you.
Sige po. So Sir Randy said in the chat na napag-isapan sa ating nakaparang pulong na pwede tayong mag-target ng mga kabataan sa membership. Ano yung mga services na pwede ibigay sa mga estudyante, and if AMPC will only work on the youth na sa faculty and staff. I think this, Sir Randy, could be discussed by the cluster in charge of the may youth involvement. No, baka pwede po siyang i-review during the planning with that cluster. No, pwede po nilang pag-isipan.
Pwedeng dagdag din doon. So, I'm not sure kung ang tinutukoy ni Dean dito ay yung youth meaning mga estudyante natin. Tama po ba, Dean? Oo, kasi hindi pa naman. Tama po ba, Dean? Sorry po.
Di ba parang napag-usapan natin nung pinag-usapan natin yung mga committee?
Students po ba ito?
Na baka may parang outreach talaga sa kabataan or students. Kaya lang yun nga, ang current programs natin, di ba, products natin ay loan. So hindi ko alam kung lahat mabalik sa estudyante. So kaya kung parang magta-target tayo ng mas maraming mga estudyante, baka kailangan pag-isipan nga talaga kung anong produkto ang pwede nating ibenta.
Pero kung din po. Or inisip nga rin po namin parang may konting incentive kung ta-target natin, for example, ng student body natin. Sa atin na yung mismo ng mga estudyante po. If we want to expand our services or membership with our students, ay parang may konting financial literacy na component. Parang ganun po, no? So we can explore that kasi okay din po siya talaga na ma-expand yung network sa youth, no? Tsaka yung value ng savings also din po.
Pero kung ganun, ano bang produkto yung pwede nating i-offer? Parang, di ba, dati nga naisip natin tier services. Pero ngayon, ano bang kapalit nun kung target na most estudyante?
Yun nga po, iniisip ko parang mga capacity building over they will. I'm not sure po. It's something to be explored, but we're all very, very open to that.
Okay.
Opo, kasama naman po siya sa priorities na pag-uusapan sa planning, Sir Randy. So we can look into that in more detail during the planning para mas maraming po tayong oras. Sige, 8:10. Ayan. 8:10. Siyempre ako nagsabi. Last na lang po. Everyone received an email from Ma'am Pichi. No, I think everyone received that email. I wanted to address lang po the BOD since everyone's here. I didn't want to send this in one message in Messenger. Ang naging process po kasi natin dyan ay right after we discussed it, after the oath taking, ay lumapit po muna ako sa Ethics Committee and Mediation Committee on what could be the action points. But the Ethics Committee kasi is up for magpapalit po ng membership, and then mediation is still unsure of their membership, kaya hindi po nila ako masagot. So we couldn't respond to Ma'am Pichi also. So I also did as due diligence. All of this is all with due diligence, so parang due diligence yung sinusundan namin na proseso, yun yung proseso na pinagdaanan ko, na sinundan ko. And then yung I also got to talk to G, no? So humingi din po ako ng financial documents. So technically, I have all the documents naman po na sinend ni Ma'am Peachy, but I did not want to be the only one discussing it with her. I wanted to work with the committees that should be involved, but yun nga po, wala akong response na nakuha. So with the email by Ma'am Peachy, we will be setting, siguro diretso na lang po ako sa action point. We will be setting up a meeting with her to talk to her directly na po na pag-usapan po namin ni Ate Ning na magkasama po namin siya kakausapin, just to clarify, no, just to clarify on the facts that are present po, no. So para din po na naman we are not singling her out, no, parang nag background check din po kami noon kay Miss Leonie when we found out that she was with LCC. Tapos diniscuss natin. We also discussed it, kaya na-discuss din yung kay Ma'am Peachy na yung concern. And then even nag-ano din ako na the ones that nominated the other nominees ay natingnan din yung ating mga nominees. So we did our nag-due process naman po tayo. So what we will do to address her concern, we will meet her na lang directly po. Para po ma-close na po. At syempre wala din tayong hindi naman po natin, ayaw naman po natin na ma-question po yung credibility niya. Although I have to say it here, I remember telling the BOD last time when we informed you that we hope that this could stay here. No, so I hope that it did not come from any of us. No, I hope that it did not come from any of us, but I think this is a good reminder, no, na anything that we discuss here, I hope could be kept here first until kung kailangan man pong mag-reach out, ay gagawin po natin siya together. No, or as a BOD, we will decide, we will update everybody. No, so yun lang po, no. Kasi I don't remember telling anybody else about it. I only told the mediation and the ethics committee for sure and the BOD. No, so whoever informed Ma'am Peachy, we will prepare the NDA form po para din po ayaw naman nating may mapahiya na kahit sinong pangalan. No, so ayun naman po yung ayaw nating mangyari, no. So for sure we will, para po maayos na, no, we will meet with her na lang po directly, and we will definitely update the BOD of the updates of the what will happen in that. Okay po. So we will be meeting naman po next week twice. Ang saya-saya. Sa 24 we will be having our onboarding. And then pasensya na po, we had to finish that in the same month, no? Kasi para po maka-push forward po, we didn't want na tumagal pa na hindi natin ma-accomplish itong mga bagay na ito. Kaya we opted to accomplish it this month already habang intersession pa po. So onboarding on 24th and planning on the 27th. Okay? So are there any questions before we end? Going once? Can I get a thumbs up? You're good. Makakatulog ka mamaya. Wala naman na pong tanong. All reports are good. Claro. We'll see each other next week. Twice. Ayan. So maraming salamat po. Again, if there's...
Picture ulit siguro. May mga wala ka dito. Di ba? Sayang.
Sige po. I love it. Sige po. Group picture na po tayo.
Open your cameras po ulit.
Hindi daw po ma-attendance pag hindi nag-camera dyan.
Oo, walang per dime po. Yun po yung bagong rule. Yung bagong board resolution pala to. No? Off the record po. Miss Joanny. Ma'am Lisa po.
Ma'am Lisa.
Kaso iba yung picture ni Ma'am Lisa.
Ma'am Lisa, anak niyo po yata yun sa picture.
Ma'am Joanny.
Yan. Sige pa. Ma'am Joanny,
Sorry, sir.
nandyan ka pa.
Giovanni, ayun.
I love it. Ayan.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Smile. Sorry po, low-tech yung iPad to eh. Okay po.
Okay.
Thank you very
Thank
much po sa
you.
lahat.
Thank you.
Salamat
Thank
po.
you
Pahinga na
po.
po.
Good
Bye-bye po.
night.
Salamat po.
Welcome po ulit, Ma'am
Maraming
Jen.
salamat. Magandang gabi.
Ingat.
Gandang gabi. Bye-bye po.
Bye-bye.
Bye po.
Thank you, everybody. Super thanks. Adrian, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye po. Bye-bye po.
Bye.